All right, what's up, everybody? Today I want to walk you through a project that I've been working on to add authentication to an Eleventy site. And we're doing this using OAuth. And OAuth is a way to tie into existing external authentication providers. So you could log in with your GitHub account, you could log in with your Netlify account, you could log in with your GitLab account, etc. So if you go to the Eleventy GitHub, there's a project repo called demo-11-serverless-OAuth. And this has all the source code for the demo we're going to go through today. And I just want to show you what it looks like right now, running in production. So we have this standard like Eleventy static build template. This is not a serverless template right here. You can put this login form anywhere. It's just got three different buttons. So login with Netlify button, a login with GitHub button, and a login with GitLab button. And you can use any number of these that you want. You can mix and match them. If you only want GitHub, that's fine. You can just remove the other buttons. And don't worry about some of the setup steps we're going to do later. Okay, so to run this locally, you want to clone this repository. Do npm install to get your node modules populated, and I've already done that just to save us some time here. And what I'm going to do is just run the dev server, which runs Netlify CLI, because this project is using Netlify Functions to have a zero client-side JavaScript authentication experience. So this demo does not require JavaScript in any way, and it uses Netlify Functions to do that. All right, so we have this running on localhost, and we see just our standard index Nunjucks template that just has this form with three buttons in it. And what happens if we click on the login button? And it gives us an error. We're missing some required environment variables. So to get those, for Netlify specifically, let's go back to our README. You have to actually set up an OAuth application, and I added some nice links to do that in the README too. So let's open this up. It takes us into Netlify. I'm already logged into Netlify. Let's just create a new OAuth application. So Eleventy Serverless OAuth demo. For the redirect, you will want to use a very specific URL for that. And that's also on the README. And this will redirect back to our localhost server just for local testing only. When you put it up on your actual hosted instance, you'll want to change this redirect URI to be your production origin instead of your localhost. But for now, this is what we're going to use. All right, so this took us back to our OAuth applications page on Netlify. And you can see that this is the one that we just created. Now I don't want to click on it because it will show you my client IDs and my secrets. But you will want to put those into the environment, the .env file on your local host to have it configured accurately. And you'll see the different environment variable names that you want to add here. So just as an example, I want to do this equals, and then you'll paste the client ID you get from the Netlify screen in here, and you'll do the same with this client secret. And I'm going to pause here and add those and close the file. All right, so now I have my environment variables added, and they're in this file that I don't want to show you. And I will now restart my development server. Yeah, so we can see it running on localhost. All right, we have our serverless auth demo. We have the Netlify environment variables added. So let's click the Netlify login with Netlify button. And now it redirects us to our to the Netlify app. And this is what the end user will see when they click that button. We're asking for permission to access Netlify, and they will need to hit authorize, and it will take us back to our localhost. So this right here is we're now logged in. We have a logged in experience. This page is secure. It's pulled my name from the Netlify user information. We have a logout button, and we have just a dump of the Netlify user information below. And this is my Netlify avatar. So if I hit logout, it will just take me back to the original screen, which is good. So that's kind of all you need to do to run it locally. I did all the steps. We had a static form here, which is this page. If I log in here, if I show how to log in again, we can see the serverless template. And this is all running through Eleventy Serverless. So if you're not familiar with that, you might want to go back and check the Eleventy Serverless docs. But we have this secure route. I've added a secure thing in the front matter, secure property in the front matter, and just an unauthenticated redirect. So if a user isn't logged in and they try to go to this secure, it will just take them back to slash. Yep, it says this page is secure. Here's our logout form. And here's our avatar image and a dump of user information. And that's kind of it. This stuff is actually, or the secure front matter is actually wired up inside of the Netlify dynamic function. So inside of the serverless function. So you might want to copy this stuff wholesale if you're trying to upgrade your existing, an existing Eleventy Serverless project to use this authentication stuff. And I have some instructions on the README of how to do that as well. Yeah, this is the stuff that you'll need to copy into your existing project if you're wanting to upgrade your project and not just use this demo. So yeah, that's kind of it. John Hobbs was nice enough to add a GitLab provider. If you are interested in adding more providers to this demo, let me know, or just open a pull request because I'm always interested in getting it working on more things. So yeah, that's it. Have fun.